can't put it on. Lenny never wore black in the springtime. I can't.
Black is traditional. You wear it for me then, if not for her.
For you? After the service, you will go right back to New York, and I will never see you again. All right? Get out!
We should go before Mr. Roy and Darla get here.
Mr. Roy?
Her fiance.
This isn't right. I know for a fact that you watch people too, just from the inside looking out. This isn't justified people watching. No, it's not. But it's what needs to be done.
Want me to come in?
Jack, please go home.
I want to be better, Darla.
Oh, that's great, Jack. I'm happy for you. Took you until Lynette died to realize.
It wasn't my fault.
What did you just say?
Let's just agree that wherever Lynette goes, chaos follows.
Maybe 10 more minutes.
You said that 10 minutes ago. This is Mr. Arvin Gorman's office. How may I help you?
Is this, BB Montgomery?
Yes, this is she.
This is Deputy Harding. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I just had a few questions for you.
Yes, of course. I want to be as helpful as possible.
Thank you. Why don't you come down to the sheriff's office tomorrow, let's say 8 a.m.
Yeah, that works. See you there bright and early.
Bright and early, thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night, ma'am.
That was the police.
Oh.
Famous actress, I see. I'm sure you're not used to working under these circumstances, though. Is there anything out there that I might have heard before?
About Lenny. My God, it's a travesty what happened to her. The whole community was shocked.
It's nothing compared to what's happened in Ileton in the past. I mean, the old Daisy Man killer. Can't believe they're letting the son of a bitch out.
About Lenny, there's something you should know. I have a relationship with Arvin Gorman, but there's nothing to do with this. He ended it with Lenny a long time ago.
So, Mr. Gorman, your husband, ended it.
No, he's not my husband.
Oh, excuse me, your boss ended it with your co-star.
Yes, it was a long time coming. It had run its course for Arvin and me.
This is Miss Wendy.
Well, Wendy Sullivan. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm here from the LA Times.
She's just here to observe and take a few notes, that's all. So, you agree you are still in a relationship with Mr. Gorman. Do you still have sexual feelings towards him?
No, just friendly ones.
Just friendly ones. Well, the more insecure you are, the more shameful, I say.
All right. I see you broke a fingernail. Seems a couple.
Yes, they're very brittle. I keep trying to grow them out, but, well, let me know if you have any tips.
Nope.
Look, Sheriff, is there anything else you need from me?
Yes, actually there is. You've lived in Ileton your whole life, but recently your address has changed, and I'm just trying to figure out why you moved and what happened that night.
I would wish to speak in private.
Well, all right. Thank you. I just need some pictures of you for reference for the paper. So. talk to you for a minute, please? I wanted to give you my condolences. Just up front. I mean, this has to be so hard for you. With your upcoming film as well. I mean, my God.
I assume you're doing coverage on Miss Hudson?
Yeah, just on her death and this town, and just the people who were around her.
Look, I want to be honest with you. I want to help figure out what happened to her. I mentioned this back there, but you should know I am very close to a woman who is having an affair with the director of Santa Barbara Blonde. Not me.
Who? If not yourself?
Lynette Hudson.
How do you know that that's true?
Just take my word for it. You don't know the half of it, Miss Sullivan. You know, you're right. Insecure people are very dangerous. I'm secure. Make sure you put that in your story.
It's just a dream, you know? It just feels like one big, beautiful dream.
Soak it in, Miss Hudson. Time moves quickly here. We should get back to your lines. Arvin wants to make sure your death scene is exactly as written.
What do you think dying feels like?
Like floating on water. I imagine it feels something like that.
Thanks for the...
It wasn't that good. Arvin's much better at that sort of thing.
How so? You're just as good as he is. Be your own director. You want to be one, don't you? That's why you do this with him, isn't it?
I guess so. He protects me, but it's not exactly what I'm great at.
I think you're great.
You know, I'm glad you invited me over today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Well, seeing how much we have in common, it only makes me want to ask you more.
But we don't have anything in common.
Please, Lenny, don't get ahead of me here. What I've been meaning to ask you is... Jeez, what I've been meaning to ask you is, you would never fall in love with a boy like me, would you?
Oh. I don't think so, Elmer.
No, I was thinking no, but not even when you're as famous as Montgomery? Yeah, no, I should probably head home, and do what I was gonna do, because, you know, Arvin doesn't like me out this late.
Elmer, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. You're a friend.
I'm a friend, but Arvin's different.
It's complicated. Elmer, that's very complicated, and you know that. What's going on with you?
I'm tired of looking out for you. The marks on your arm, the power that Arvin has over you, and nothing. You do nothing to save yourself. Do you actually want to be dead, Lynette? Or are you too lazy to try?
Well, I've tried. Plenty. I'm just trying to make it through Santa Barbara and the media and the letters, and that's it.
Make it through and make it right. For yourself, for your sister, for me.
For Arvin.
Why did you want to meet me here?
I don't know. I guess I just wanted to meet you.
You're not what I thought you would be whenever you first came here.
What? No thanks. What was she like? I mean, I knew her, but I didn't know her.
She was a ray of sunshine.
Really?
She was the light that got me through this world. I don't know how I'm gonna navigate this world without her. She destroyed herself when she got into the acting business. And I will never forgive myself for not protecting her more.
I've had nothing but bad luck since the day I saw the cat at my door. So I came into you, sweet lady, answering your mystical call. Crystal ball on the table, showing the future, the past. Same cat with them evil eyes, and I knew it was a spell she cast. She's just a devil woman with evil on her mind. Beware the devil woman, she's gonna get you. She's just a devil woman with evil on her mind. Beware the devil woman, she's gonna get you from behind. I can see me a tall, dark stranger giving you what you hadn't planned. I drank the potion she offered me. I found myself on the floor. Then I looked in those big green eyes, and I wonder what I came there for.
This is all so horrible. There's no way they'll continue on with Barbara Blonde.
They will. They have to.
I'm not so sure about that. What happened to Lynette was terrible. They say she was murdered with a hammer.
Hammer? Oh my God.
Thank goodness you weren't there. Lord knows what would have happened if you were in the same house while she was getting murdered. Did see her that day, didn't you?
Yeah. I stopped by. Only for a short while, though.
You okay?
The police called this morning. So I went down to the station. They asked some personal questions.
They didn't hurt you, right?
No.
No, you didn't do it, so.
Today. on the first day.
Phoebe! Did you hear anything I just said?
Sorry, I didn't.
You're different these days. It's interesting.
Well, frankly, I think you've forgotten what I am. So, any news about the production, the studio? Are they shutting us down?
Don't know yet. Still getting things cleared. Just waiting a couple more days until everything clears up. They're looking for some drifter, strong man, someone who could swing a hammer at a helpless woman. Who do you think would do something like that?
Ellie, did you hear?
Marlon, for Christ's sake, can't you see we were in a meeting?
Apologies.
Arvin, please, you're fine.
Dealey's Boutique reached out back to me about the dress for your party this week. They just need your signature on this form as soon as you can.
I can handle that.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Wendy Sullivan. I'm from the Los Angeles Times. Do you mind if I come in and ask you some questions about the murder of Lynette Hudson?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, no, please. I'm sorry. It won't take much of your time, I promise you. Do you happen to be related to the deceased?
I was. But you already knew that. Have you heard what they've been writing about her? My little sister?
Yes, I've read some of it.
Lynette's murder has reached the Chicago Tribune, 1,741 miles away. How could they publish such horrible things about her? They'd throw it away like she was nothing.
I completely understand. I mean, that's why I'm here. Just trying to shed a light on your sister's passing. Her legacy. You know, all the good stuff. Is that okay?
I never received any notice you were coming.
Well, I was here in aisle 10 on some other business, and...
But then my sister was murdered and you had to have first dibs, correct?
I just wanted to make sure that the story landed in the right hands. I promise you. I just knew it was the perfect story.
Story. You said that the travesty that happened just a couple days ago was the perfect story. The perfect story to share. My sister is not gonna be some tabloid to you. It's been just a few days, and people are already treating her murder like some ancient artifact, some relic that needs to be shelved away. That's no way to be remembered.
Well, how would you like her to be remembered?
You do realize that I will be editing this conversation in case I don't say exactly what I mean?
No offense, ma'am, but I find that extremely unlikely. Why don't you tell me about Phoebe Montgomery? I know they work together.
I can't bear to hear that name. I'm sorry. Do you know what Lynette thought of history?
Of history?
I've read a great deal, more than people realize. The more I read, the more I wonder, if something is written down, does that make it true?
It's all we have.
It's all that we had. We have television now. people can see with their own eyes what the world is truly filled with. Hate, discrimination, among all parties. Because the world is so big and the universe is indifferent. And with that, you must see with your own eyes that the world is not a pretty place. So why let magazines or newspapers decide our futures as human beings? You decide.
Well, I'm guessing you won't let me write any of that down.
No, because I never said any of that.
If you don't mind me asking, where did you find her?
Down that hallway to your left. I'm sorry, Felix.
Don't light yourself on fire. You're in a good mood. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong.
Don't ash on the floor. It's tacky.
Anyways. Lynette. It's one of those days I'll never forget.
Please, I'll never forget. Let me see. January 13th, 1969. First time I ever held a dead man's head in my life. My father's. Found him left for dead from a stroke. 10 degrees outside and snowing. That's why I moved here. Sunny days that last forever. See a reason for you.
Maybe because you're responsible for a major motion picture. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Maybe. Even a co-star after all.
Wait, they're not shutting us down? Arvin, that's good news.
I've been looking through new headshots. Sandy seems capable.
But when it comes to talent, do looks even matter? Would it?
How could someone do that to their mother? Stab her in her sleep in front of his father, killing him right after. Some say who knows? Then he just sits down, doesn't deny anything, doesn't say a word the whole trial. But I wouldn't have to worry about you doing something. Now would I? Sure, girl. Can't imagine you with a knife.
Can you imagine me with a hammer?
Yeah. I can see that. One day. When you finally had enough and you start ducking out. When I'm out of a job and I'm gone. You have nobody. You never will. You can imagine that. But you wouldn't.
You're too good. Say, give me one of those cigarettes. What you got? Good fellow?
No,
I like good fellow.
I know. Don't tell me Arvin left you out here all night. Arvin's almost ready to leave your room. Waiting for him.
No, I was there that night. The night that she died, I was there. I was the last person to see her. Did they tell you that? I was there. And then I left because I was tired. I was tired, so I left, and now she's dead.
You can't blame yourself.
But it's my fault. I left and she's dead. I left her alone.
It's not your fault.
Then whose fault is it? If I would have stayed, she'd still be alive. Maybe. I could have spent them. I could have stayed.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Elmer? Sorry, Miss Beebe. I won't take up much more of your time. I'll be in the car.
I can stay another night.
No. No, your brother needs you right now. Besides, I need to focus on lines or some scenes.
For what picture, Phoebe? Your co-star's dead.
You're right. I'm sorry. I wanted more, and I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You said you wouldn't.
Claudette?
Never let us be together.
Claudette, you can't.
It's not me. It's you and your secrets. You're unknowable.
nobody will ever do more for you than I do.
I'm trapped. I can't tell anyone.
You can tell me. Do you love me?
I just want to begin again. From zero. I want to live. I want to live on another planet. Look at them there, shining so bright. But each one so very alone.
How does it feel?
How does it feel?
It's everything. Fame. It's a funny thing.
Fame will make you crazy. Fame will make you kill.
Came upon me and it leaves me weak. Sleep, silent angel, go to sleep.